Professor! Professor, you got to stop this, man. People are talking. We can't keep doing this.
Well done. Welcome back. Here is a present for you. Wow. Oh.
Don't call them waifu. They're high-quality PVC anime figurines. I'm a collector.
See you. Wait. It's the sky. Hello there. Congratulations. You were close. Wonderful.
You know what? You're sick. You're sick, you know that? Okay, but actually I still got more Pokégirls to show you guys, so stay tuned. Greetings, Wanderer. Bendicris here. Welcome to Flameburst Industries. On this channel, we are to discuss a variety of hobby-related material. This channel is hosted by me and my colleague, the Knight of Wrath. Please consider watching our other videos as well. Also, don't forget to share this video and subscribe to help out our fledgling channel. On to the video, please enjoy.
Let me get this straight. You think collecting Poké-waifu is an acceptable hobby?
Society.
So if you haven't watched the previous videos in this series yet, don't worry, you can still watch them later. In those videos, we traveled from region to region in search for more Pokébabes. We covered the regions associated with the first 4 generations, all regions based on places in Japan. But then, Masuda, the director for Generation 5, was looking out of his window. He needed a break. He wanted to see the world. But John Nintendo, owner of Nintendo, said no break, only work on Gen 5. We own you. It was then that Masuda had a brilliant idea. It's not a vacation, sir. It's for research. Yes, said Masuda. Me and the team can do research abroad. We can treat the entire trip as a tax write-off. Hence, we got our first non-Japanese based region. We got UNOVA, based on New York, America. So would it be fair if we consider these girls American? Her name is Hilda. In the previous videos, I forgot to acknowledge the original Japanese names of the girls, but you know, I call them like I know them. The Japanese names are actually pretty cute as well. So we got Toko here. Once again, the box features new artwork. That's always the main reason why I decide to keep these boxes. Also for when I want to sell them after losing all my money trading crypto. So with Hilda, I don't actually have much knowledge related to media material featuring her. I know she didn't appear in the anime. I also still haven't read the black and white manga yet. Even though I'm still planning to. But that's fine. Because I feel Hilda beams a lot of personality as she is. Hilda looks like a tough city girl. They know she would be popular when they gave her these booty shorts. They look like they used to be regular pants. But I always wondered, what's up with these bags? Did she shred them up as well? With how zigzaggy they are? Well, it would look rather weird if she carried stuff in these bags anyway. I like to think her jacket is made of leather, since she's such a tough girl. Also note her pose, her frowning expression, her clenching fist. She's serious about beating you. Very aggressive. Another notable thing about Hilda is her massive ponytail. How big it is and how it's able to stand like this is one of the great mysteries of Pokemon. How long does it even take to pull all that hair through the hole in her cap? She has to ask someone for help with that, right? Or does she never take off the cap? You could hide her Tepig in all those locks. Yeah, she has her faithful Tepig here. Serious question, guys. Does Tepig smell like bacon? It's pork under a constant fire. I guess fire Pokemon don't really cook themselves, don't they? Okay, let's not question the impossible physiology of Pokemon. And what does Hilda smell like? New York City smog? Nah, I'll leave that to your imagination. Anyway, this is another great figure. Black and White is a special case, since they were the only mainline Pokemon games that got direct sequels. Which gives me more of an incentive to buy these upgraded versions, compared to Emerald and Platinum before it. Even though both these games actually really elevated the generation they were a part of. It's a shame these third versions usually sell fewer units. Here's my tip to the Pokemon Company. just make a complete version from the start. I would go further and say, stop making double versions. You know they never will though. Not as long as there are people that will buy both, because this boosts every generation's sale by a little percentage. I mean, you must be pretty crazy to buy two versions of a nearly identical game. Okay, fine, I did it for X and Y. I was overcome by hype, okay? Yes, direct sequels. I like that idea much better than just having an updated version. Unfortunately for Hilda, that means she was pushed aside for a newer model. Introducing Rosa. Since she was the protagonist in a quote-unquote third version of a 5th generation game, she lived in Hilda's shadow for the longest time. Her popularity got boosted a little bit with the release of Pokemon Masters. From what I've gathered, again, can't play the game, crappy phone, banned in Belgium, she's the first trainer you get in the story mode. So the team behind that app must have really wanted to show her some love. Now my first impression of Rosa was that she actually had a little bit too much going on in terms of her wardrobe. I've kind of turned around on that recently. I actually really like it now. She's the only protagonist that wears a pantyhose, which is great. She also got a bow in her neck, which must be part of her undershirt, or maybe her bra. About that, is it just me or is her chest area just slightly bigger than the other girls? Forget about that. Anyway, another thing to point out, she wears this weird yellow skirt pants hybrid. Have you ever seen someone wear this in real life? For a long time, this was a part I was kind of against, but I actually quite like them now. Let's talk about the most lewd part of Rosa, the big hair buns. I consider censoring these for the video. Is this even allowed on YouTube? Anyway, this haircut is actually pretty neat. As you know, each default Pokemon protagonist got some sort of headwear, so this limits the wacky hairstyles they can give them. Rosa has this open cap thingy, so her buns can breathe all they like. Anyway, she has her Snivy with her, which is my favorite starter from Generation 5, and also the smuggest starter Pokemon in existence. He doesn't look so smug here though, he seems to be launching himself forward, limbs against his body. So Snivy is based on a grass snake, so him having limbs is actually one of the most unsnakiest things imaginable. Some people don't know this, but Snivy's final form, Superior, still has limbs. It just holds them behind his back, like the proud king he is meant to represent. So in the end, I'm adding these two city girls to my party. What do you think about these two? Let me know. You know, in the trailer for Pokemon Masters, Rosa appeared as much taller than Hilda. I don't know if this is canon. I don't think as either of them as particularly tall. But I don't know if Hilda is that much tinier than Rosa. But who knows? What makes more sense? This? Or this? Actually, since I both have them here right now, let's check if Rosa's chest is actually bigger than Hilda's. So at first glance, it surely seems that way, but that might just be because her t-shirt is tighter. How do I measure this? Seems about the same. Results are inconclusive. We can determine that they are at least the size of a Pokeball. So if you have a Pokeball near you in scale, pick it up. That's the size of one Rosa boob. If you desire to see more content forged in the flames of hate and passion, please consider subscribing to the channel. See you later, guys!
Good night, and always remember,
Worship Poké Girls.